Now making a renewed push to seal a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is meeting top Israeli leaders in Tel Aviv, calling it a decisive moment in the Gaza ceasefire talks. Blinken said it was probably the best and maybe the last opportunity to get the hostages back home. Blinken arrived in Israel for his 9th trip to West Asia since the war began last year. Speaking before meeting Israeli President Isaac Herzog, the top U.S. diplomat said Washington was also working to ensure that there was no regional escalation amid concerns over a possible attack by Iran on Israel.
This is a decisive moment, probably the best, maybe the last opportunity to get the hostages home, to get a ceasefire, and to put everyone on a better path to enduring peace and security. I'm here as part of an intensive diplomatic effort on President Biden's instructions to try to get this agreement to the line and ultimately over the line. It is time for it to get done.
Before arriving in Israel, Blinken spoke to Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan. The two leaders discussed the war in Gaza and developments in Sudan and Yemen during a phone call. The U.S. Secretary of State will travel to Cairo on Tuesday, where ceasefire talks will resume. In Tel Aviv, one person was killed after a bomb he was carrying in his bag went off. A senior Israeli police officer said that they were probing the explosion in Tel Aviv as a possible terror attack. The attack came as Israel continued to pound the Gaza Strip. Gaza health authorities claim the Israeli strikes across Gaza have led to 24 deaths over the weekend. This includes a woman and her 6 children. Another Israeli airstrike hit a residential building in Nusrat on Sunday. Hezbollah claimed to have thwarted an attempt by Israeli forces to penetrate the Lebanese territory from the Hadab-Aita forest area. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden has said that a Gaza ceasefire is still possible, despite Israel and Hamas accusing each other of sabotaging the peace talks. Blinken's visit comes days after U.S. and fellow mediators, Egypt and Qatar, said that they are closing in on a deal after 2 days of talks in Doha. But recent statements from Israel and Hamas do not match the optimistic tone of the mediators. Netanyahu has accused Hamas of sabotaging truce talks. Hamas, on the other hand, has accused Netanyahu of obstructing any agreement for a truce and hostage exchange in Gaza. Hamas has called the new proposal for a ceasefire deal too close to Netanyahu's recent positions, raising doubts over the success of the peace talks in Cairo.